I love to cook with fire. I grew up in the mountains of Montana and would be camping at every opportunity and would always be cooking over the fire. And when we were thinking about building our company, we just knew that open fire cooking needed to be an integral part of it.
Tournant, the word is a French word that means turning or evolving, and I feel like we really embrace that. We have a lot of different ways that we like to express what we do. One of them is to create really beautiful dinners in an inspiring setting.
Of course, as a chef, freshness is key. So, we go out of our way to source the best ingredients, and from the time that they come out of the field and make it into our hands, we want to shepherd them along, and really what we want to do is prepare them with care and let the ingredients shine. Cooking over the fire, some of the elemental ingredients that are going to make that food just wonderful. So it's incredibly fresh fish, seasoned with sea salt, and then just laying over the fire and let the smoke become the seasoning of that fish. We love cooking with fire because of the flavor that comes from the smoke that is created. We can make smoke with fresh cedar boughs, or we can use fruit woods, we can use hardwoods. There's so many different flavor profiles that come out of fuels that we use that really just bring an element of land to our cooking.
Whenever we cook a meal, we try to really draw from the seasons and our surroundings. For example, one way we might do oysters is in spring to do a wild nettle and ramp butter and grill them over the open fire. We love to be inspired by all the wild foraged goods right now in the Pacific Northwest. We have morel mushrooms coming into season, so we wanted to combine them with wild triangle leeks. So we did a saute of morel mushrooms with the wild leeks and then mixed a little creme fraiche. We love putting that just over a charred toast, and then putting the wild onion blossoms on top just made it a perfect expression of spring.
So even though it's spring here in the Columbia River Gorge, we have sun, we have rain, we have sleet, we even have snow. So working in the outdoors, we're always working with the elements, and in an ideal world, I would smoke the fish for a number of hours over a low fire. We see some weather rolling in, and we have to think on our feet, and we change a little bit, and bring in a sheet pan and pile some coals on it, really get like a nice hot roast on the salmon, and drown it in chimichurri, get that caramelization, and it really ended up being a beautiful dish.
One of the things that excites us so much about the style of cooking we do is that after years of working in professional kitchens where you're sort of just in a windowless room, we busted down those four walls and brought our kitchen into the wild, and it's incredible. We get to set up our kitchen in some awe-inspiring places. For us, being able to transport all of our gear, get the food there fresh, and then just cook with what's available to us really sort of reflects the landscape and the season. That's what really inspires us, is to bring this sort of sense of time and place and purpose to every meal that we create.